What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions. In today's reaction, we're going to be checking out a brand new music video and also celebrating a release day. Now, by the time you see this, the day's passed already. It's been a little while. But right now, while I'm sitting down and filming, it's record release day for Jinjer. Their brand new album, Wallflowers, just released worldwide via Napalm Records. And as luck would have it, right before I sat down to film this, my vinyl showed up in the mail. And I'm super stoked to actually go listen to this whole album right after I finish this reaction. So if there is anybody out there that's a fan of the band or discovering them for the first time and you're interested in checking out that album, check the description below because I will have links posted where you can stream it or purchase it if you would like to support the band. Now with today's video, I'm pretty intrigued and excited to check this out because I've had a lot of people message me on Discord and YouTube and other places telling me I should really just sit back and enjoy this one. And instead of breaking down gear, I should just focus on the story of the video and the lyrics. And that's interesting because, yeah, I have broken down a lot of gear on Jinjer videos already. So today, I am just going to sit back and listen to the lyrics and really just focus on the video because I've heard that this song is pretty damn powerful. Now, if some gear pops up, I'm probably not going to be able to help myself, but today I'm really going to focus on vocals, which is something I don't normally do, so this could be really cool. But let's get into this, man. As always, I will link this original video in the description below. And today, I'm once again listening to Jinjer, and for the very first time, checking out the brand new music video for their song, Wallflower. Let's go. These are some insanely vulnerable lyrics from Tatiana. And when I say vulnerable, I mean, I'm sure everybody knows what I mean, but like, she's putting herself out there right now. Man, I have to really applaud artists that have lyrical content like this, because it's got to be so nerve-wracking to really put your feelings out there in a song for everyone else to hear, not knowing how people are going to take it at the time. Man, I'm really liking this. And I have been just focusing on her voice and the vocals, and it's fantastic. But the music in the background, Dude, these guys, you know, if I'm not mistaken, this is our third single we've gotten off of Wallflower so far. And every one has been a little bit different, and it continues with this. This is a completely different vibe than the first couple we've got. And I love it, man. The musicality in this band is unreal. Unreal. And again, I'll go back to, like, I've seen people in comments that are like, yeah, this band's kind of generic. You're fucking wrong. Like, I'm not even at this point. I always talk about how things are a matter of opinion most of the time. I'll just tell you right now, it's not an opinion that these guys are generic. They're just not. So if you think that, you're wrong. Sorry. Let's continue with this, man, because lyrically, I can kind of relate so far. And I wonder if this is going to get kind of emotional just for me watching this towards as we keep going. Let's keep going. Before we get into the part of this video that's going, I realize I've been just sitting here kind of perplexed. I'm a little stunned at the just amount of pure emotion and honesty in her lyrics in this one, man. And it resonates a lot. That last line, I believe she said, my circle of friends is getting emptier and I don't really want new ones. I really relate to that right now. You know, I've been touring my entire adult life, and a lot of the friendships and a lot of the bonds that I've formed are with people that are on tour all the time. And, you know, you see the same people on tours and stuff like that, and you get used to having them as friends. And when this pandemic started and we all got sent home, and then I started doing YouTube content, and then decided, once my wife and I had a kid, I decided I was not going to go back out on tour, at least right away. I want to raise my daughter while she's a baby and see her grow up, and then I might go back out on tour later. That circle of friends that I've had on tour is pretty empty at this point. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I think I've maybe talked to 2 or 3 people regularly out of the dozens and dozens that I've toured with all the time. And I really realized, you know, it took me staying at home to realize that even as fun as it is on the road with these people and your friends and stuff like that, they're really work acquaintances. It's kind of a bummer, honestly. Yeah, I don't know, man. This kind of has me at a loss for words, but lyrically, I'm totally feeling how, like, introverted this is. And I know a lot of people see me on camera and doing the YouTube stuff, and they think I'm probably very extroverted and stuff like that. I'm really not. It's just, it's easy to sit in this room and be on camera without anybody watching me and then posting it later. Like, I don't even like going places in public in large settings. If it weren't for the fact that I was always backstage working in the music industry, I'd probably hate it, because one of my biggest things coming up recently is when I go start seeing some of these live shows, I'm honestly anxious about like standing in a large room of people out front in front of the stage. Like, packed places aren't my thing. I have my small circle of family and friends, and I also feel like I just don't need any more than that. Let's keep going. Let's let her do the rest of the talking.
I gotta go home, my battery is low. This life is a lockdown. I gotta go home, my battery is low. That's what it's all about. I never asked to be here. I had enough from the beginning. Turning molehills into mountains. I feel the pressure building. Should I just go on or jump over the wall and say hello to the sick, sick world? I gotta go home, my batteries are low. This life is a lockdown. I gotta go home, my batteries are low. That's what it's all about. This life is a lockdown. That's what it's all about.
Holy fucking man. All these people that are credited on this video, fantastic job. That was fantastic. Wow, man. Especially with that ending scene, like, I'm really wondering, were some of these lyrics aimed at the band? I don't think it was in a malicious intent. If it was, I think maybe this was her getting her feelings out in a way that she could best express it to them. Wow. There's a lot to unpack with this. More than I can do in this video. I'm going to listen to it again and read through the lyrics, and then I'll film this outro, but there's no way I'm going to get everything I want to say out in this video. But let's go talk some more. So my overall feeling after watching that is just kind of heavy, if you couldn't tell. Like, I think that was the most a song has struck an emotional chord with me since the remake of I'm Not a Vampire by Falling in Reverse. A lot of relatable stuff in that too. And honestly, these lyrics are very relatable for me, and I feel as though they would be for a lot of other people. I feel like this is a song that a lot of people probably need in terms of artistic expression. And, you know, music has always been fascinating to me because you can always find things that you can attach yourself to emotionally, mentally, you can really relate to. And also hearing those songs makes you feel a certain way. It may help you through times and stuff like that. And I think this is one of those songs that's going to do that, man. I mean, like I said, this was a very, very vulnerable display lyrically, in my opinion, for Tatiana. And, you know, I not only feel heavy myself right now, but also feel it for her as well. And, you know, I don't know Tatiana. I'm not going to pretend that I do or I know what she's going through or anything like that. This is just my takeaway from watching the video. But I do got to, you know, give a nod to her for being this open with lyrics like this, man. I mean, it's brave. It is. It is. And I don't know, man. I don't really have a lot much else to say about that because, you know, this is one of those that people are going to relate in their own way and have their own takeaways. One of my favorite things about the video itself, I did like the imagery of the black and white wolf on the wall, that struggle back and forth. The video itself was incredible, and the music behind Tatiana was absolutely fantastic, man. These guys are insanely good musicians, and I loved everything about this. So I normally do a big happy spiel at the end of these videos where I will thank you guys for watching, but I usually like, subscribe, whatever. I just want to get done with this, honestly, because like I said, I feel kind of heavy emotionally right now, but you guys know how to like and subscribe. I'll put links to all my social medias and stuff like that in the description, and thank you again. I'll be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.